Welcome to an analysis of the other Gran Turismo Sport trailer. I'd say everyone who's watching this video has seen the main GT Sport trailer, the one with the Disney-esque music and the planes, trains, and automobiles and all that kind of stuff. And that one is pretty cop-picking cool, and I'm sure there's a lot of pretty cop-picking cool analysis videos on that one. So I figured I'd do an analysis on the not-so-watched one. And this one is on GTPlanet YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to them, do so. And also, of course, if you haven't joined GTPlanet, do that. But given I'm posting this on GTPlanet, I'd assume everyone watching this is joined. But if not, go ahead and do so. And I'll go ahead and start off with the analysis. To preface this going in, I ain't a professional. I ain't really one to edit the videos because I don't really have the software or the money to do that. So this is more to be for fun than for knowledge per se, but I'll do my best to make it educational, but it's more for entertainment than education, that's for sure, folks, that's for sure. But anyway, let's get into it, folks. It starts off like pretty much any other trailer to visit for the ratings and all that kind of stuff. I guess it's required to start off like that, I'd assume. But anyway, here we go. Only on PlayStation. Yep, GT's still PlayStation exclusive, which I like that. Forza's went on PC now, but I like GT still being PlayStation exclusive because that means I don't have to buy a computer. Yay, I can save my money. The Audi GT lights slowed down a little bit. That's pretty cop-picking cool, folks. We all know that sound. That's been in a whole heck of a heap of GT games.
We first met along the Straits of Grand Valley.
Okay. I'll just go with it. I prefer Trial Mountain, but okay.
We've been racing ever since.
Yeah. In general, that's true. I've been playing since GT Fury and loving GT since GT Fury. I'd say I put more miles in Gran Turismo games than any other games that I've played.
We are the sons and daughters of Chicane and Chassis.
Okay. It's a weird way of putting it, but I'll go with it. Don't assume gender either. I'm sure there's some transgenders and whatever, LGBTQ plus for the win.
Card-carrying members of the 200 mile per hour club.
And 300 and 400 and 500, and you can go a whole heck of heap more miles an hour than that in a Tomahawk.
The haters dismissed us as armchair racers and said our game wasn't a sport.
Now that's a truism right yonder. The haters dismissed us as armchair racers and said it wasn't a sport. That's definitely true. Esports is officially a thing now, and there's really no denying it.
Then we filled the podium at Le Mans.
That's also a truism. For people who say that Gran Turismo games aren't a simulator, what more of a simulator do you want when you can go from racing in a video game to literally winning in the most popular race in the world in real life? How could you simulate something better than literally being able to win a real life race in the biggest race in the world? That seems like a pretty big and good simulator to me, folks.
But something changed. The game became less about competition and more about collecting cars.
I guess. But different people play it in different ways. Really, if you collect cars, in theory, that means you have more competition because you have more cars you can race. I think, honestly, that might just be a cop-out saying that GT Sport ain't going to have as many cars as GT6.
Today we say, we want change.
Some change is good. Some things you can keep, some things you can change. GT6 ain't a perfect game, but there's still quite a lot of good qualities about it.
Let's burn it to the ground.
Oh dear. I think they just jumped a shark there. That's a little bit overboard. You can keep some stuff.
Start from scratch.
Oh dear. They just hyped up saying all the memories we've had racing in GT games and all that, and then burn it to the ground. We'll just have to see, folks. We'll just have to see.
Build something worth racing for.
They just said build something worth racing for, then they set a car on fire. Those two things don't mix. Wait a minute. That's Group 3 at NERB. We've seen that before.
Manufacture.
Okay then, I saw Fiat, but I didn't see Dodge. Whatever, I'll go with it. I hope that's not all of them in the game.
Pride.
Okay, I like that.
This is real.
Okay, country and pride and all that. I like that. Include every country this time, Gran Turismo. If there's a competition where you can become a race car driver, include everyone. Don't leave people out. I know I'm an American, so I don't really have as much to talk about here, but still, if you include every country, then you might find people in the countries you don't usually include that might be really good. Include everyone, and you can get better drivers. That just makes logical sense, folks.
Racing. Driver versus driver.
Okay, that's good. Oh, Jiminy Cricket, Group 4 at Northern Isle. Group 4 at Northern Isle. We haven't seen that yet, folks. Seriously, I want to race Group 4 at Northern Isle. Hopefully they add that to the beta.
Human against human.
Okay, that's cool. There's some aliens, too. Y'all who are on GTPlanet know about the alien thing. And yeah, Jiminy Cricket Rally Track. I guess we haven't raced a rally yet, so we don't know how good the physics are on that. But let's just hope for the best, folks. Let's just hope for the best.
This is a chance to get better.
Yep, get better. Get stronger. Faster. I literally think that combination of words has been said hundreds of thousands of times, but I guess it's a truism right yonder.
Because we don't want just another game. We want sport.
Some people do, some people don't. I like this aspect, but I guess we'll just have to see if the general public likes this aspect. It became about car collecting, and they're changing that. Okay, fine. As long as I have a Dodge Ram and a Dodge Viper, I'm fine. Before, it was about racing on Grand Valley and such, which I assume that's basically saying that it's about racing on the old tracks and the old cars and the old ways and stuff, and now they're changing to more simulator type stuff. That's cool, but I know a lot of people who like the old tracks. And we'll see the end here. GT Sport, yep. Join the human race. But tis. If that means no aliens is allowed, I might actually have a chance to make GT Academy or FIA Academy or whatever they call the new racing. But tis. But anyway, well, actually, now that I say that, that's the most important part of the video, and they put it at the very end. I like how in the other trailer they put Fall 2017 right at the start, and then this one they put it at the very end. The trailer with all the cinematics and crazy stuff and the Disney music has it at the beginning, and then the trailer that's supposed to be more dramatic than it is pretty has the most dramatic part of the video at the end. I guess it is one way of doing it, though. I guess it is one way of doing it. Anyway, this is the most important part, Fall 2017, folks. It's happening. It's happening relatively soon. That's caught pig and cool, folks. Greatness awaits. Yeah, I guess if you become a race car driver, that is pretty caught pig and great. PlayStation. And then the usual ending with all of the like fine print and stuff. So, yeah, there you have it, folks. They're changing around some stuff and making it new. I mean, I guess we'll see how good they make it. I mean, I personally like the old games fine. I know I've complained my fair share about GT6, but, I mean, I just complained about the stuff that was bad. I praise the stuff that's good. GT6 has a whole heck of a heap of cool stuff, like, you can race tons of different cars and tons of different tracks and do tons of different crazy stuff with them. GT Sport, it sort of just looks like you got like 5 classes of cars that can only race against that class of cars. And there's probably only going to be certain tracks at a time where you can use them on, except for arcade, which we don't even really have arcade yet, except for at the very beginning, which a lot of people didn't even have it back then to use arcade, and I mean, I'm confident that Gran Turismo will make this a good game, but I don't think it's competing against Forza anymore. If this was GT7, it'd be competing against Forza 7, but it ain't. This is something completely different, folks, and we'll see if something completely different is a good thing. And I guess I do indeedy Dandy have confidence, and let's hope for a good future for Gran Turismo and Polyphony Digital. Yeehaw!